And all right, here we are back in the main hub. This is where we spawned in with, and you can see since we did this objective right here, this area is now opened up. If we go ahead and aim at zombies, you can see doesn't lock onto the head like Deadshot normally does. This being Juggernog, and you can see it increases health. All right, and welcome back, guys. And here we are with our first Vanguard video with actual gameplay. And yeah, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this game is probably a good way to state it. I've been playing it for a few hours, doing different kind of camo challenges here, and yeah, so far I can't say that I'm loving the game. I think I need a little bit more time to just play it and get the hang of it, but so far it's been, yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling the same way. But in this video, we're gonna go over the entire perk system, how it works, because it's quite a bit different from anything we've seen in past CODs. So we just went ahead and teleported to the first area. As you guys saw, as we spawned in, we immediately went to our first objective. I usually go for the harvest objective. This is my favorite objective in the game because you can kind of farm a lot of kills with it. And what we're gonna do is proceed to go ahead and finish the entire objective. And here we go. With this objective, it's pretty easy. All you're really doing is depositing runes into different, you know, these little obelisks or whatever you want to call it. And then eventually it's going to teleport you back to the main hub. If you guys want to see a video kind of explaining all 3 different missions and kind of the best way and the best strategies to complete those, definitely let me know below, because like I said, I want to make a ton of Vanguard guides and stuff like that. I just want to know what you guys want me to make first, and we'll go ahead and prioritize that stuff. And all right, here we are back in the main hub. This is where we spawned in with, and you can see since we did this objective right here, this area is now opened up. And each new area you open up, you're actually going to unlock a perk here. And the cool thing about perks in this game is your perks activation's free. So this right here, Stamina Up, essentially it's called Aethereal Haste. But if we go up to it, we bought this completely for free. And there's actually tier systems of the perks in this game, and it progressively gets more expensive. So tier 1, completely free, and you actually keep tier 1 when you go down. Tier 2 is $2,050, so 2.5k. If we buy that, then you have an option to buy it for tier 3, which is 5,000, and then one more time and it would be 7,500. And the thing about it is, these don't work like Cold War perk tiers at all. It's a very, I want to say it's a basic version of the Cold War system. So tier 1 Stamina Up allows you to run faster. Tier 2 lets you run a little bit faster. Tier 3 lets you run a little bit even more quicker, and so on. There's no additional tiers. It's not going to stop you from fall damage. Nothing like that we saw in Cold War. All it does is one ability. That one ability it does gets a little bit better each and every time you buy it. And there's 5 different perks. So now we're going to go around. I'm going to do more objectives, and I'm going to unlock some more perks here. So let's say we want to get Quick Revive, which is this blue perk right there. We're going to want to go ahead and do this Blitz objective. That way we can open up this part of the hub. And no, we're not going to be able to buy that perk unless we go ahead and open it. Oh, sick. It actually loaded us into here. One thing to note, this is actually part of the hub. Some of the objectives you do are sectioned off portions of the hub. So right there is where we were a second ago. But this objective takes place in this little section of the hub. And since the perk naturally spawns here, we're actually able to go ahead and buy it even though we haven't unlocked this area of the hub yet. So that's one of the reasons you might want to do an objective that's in the main hub area, just because there's a chance you could get a perk section that you don't have unlocked yet. So with this, we are able for free to get Demonic Frenzy, which you can tell by looking at it. That is Speed Cola. And once again, Speed Cola has 4 different tiers, and each tier makes you slowly reload faster and faster all the way up to tier 4. And okay, now you can see that we've done this mission. The gate here has actually been removed, so we can go ahead and buy our 3rd perk. This is Venomous Vigour. This is essentially Quick Revive, but it's not OG Quick Revive. It's like Cold War Quick Revive. Having this is going to allow you to regen health quicker after getting hit. It's actually not going to allow you to revive teammates quicker, which is very weird because ever since World at War, Quick Revive has always allowed you to revive teammates quicker. But nope, in this game, it just allows you to regenerate your health a little bit quicker. And as you can see, we could buy it tier 2, and just like the other perks, all it's going to let you do is regenerate it even quicker and quicker each time. This is the room you were just in. If we went ahead and did this objective, we would unlock this room and be able to get Speed Cola. You can see it kind of back there. But like we already said, we got it from that one thing. And I want to get all the perks here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this objective right here so we can unlock Juggernaut. And all right, now that mission's done, as you can see, this area is now open so we can get our 4th perk here, this being Juggernog, and you can see it increases health. Once again, like all the other perks we just talked about, each tier upgrade is just going to give you more and more health each time, no additional abilities. And with that, we've got one perk left to do, and it's going to be behind this portal right here. So let me go ahead and do this objective. And all right, that mission's now done. We can go ahead, achieve our 5th and final perk over here in this location. And it's essentially Deadshot. It is DiaBolical damage, and let's not go down. It's the one with teeth. A lot of people didn't know what this was going to do originally. A lot of people thought it was going to be melee weapon based, but DiaBolical damage. And this is essentially Deadshot, but not Deadshot in the sense of what we used to know it. It's like the Cold War Deadshot. It doesn't snap onto your head. It doesn't make the zombies auto aim on your head. I'm actually on controller right now. That's why the gameplay is a little bit shaky, because I'm not used to playing on controller, but we've been playing on it more and more with the launch of Vanguard here. If we go ahead and aim at zombies, you can see doesn't lock onto the head like Deadshot normally does. It only does additional headshot damage. And once you keep upgrading it all the way up to tier 4, it's going to do more and more up to that. But that is the entire perk system for Vanguard. And I mean, my honest opinions on it, it's kind of bland. There's not a whole lot going on with it. All you have are these perks that are versions of perks we've seen before, but they don't even do all of the things they used to do. It's just different portions of it, and it kind of makes it boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was excited to try different tiers of perks when they added a new perk into Cold War Zombies. Like PhD, I was super excited to test out everything it did. But when you upgrade perks in this game, I don't even mind buying it mid-game. Like, I understand it makes it a little bit harder because you don't get to spawn in with like super maxed out perks. But I mean, we're spawning in, you get one free and we're able to buy it. But I'm not super excited to buy the next tier because all it does is something that it's already doing and a little bit better for all 5 of them. And to me, it's kind of boring. And who knows, they might eventually update it to allow you to do more stuff, but I kind of doubt it. We usually don't see changes like that after a game's launch. But if I was going to make changes to Vanguard, that would be one of the biggest things I'd change. Cold War had this awesome perk system that made me excited to try out different perks, different combinations, use different abilities. There was so much replayability in that. And this game has kind of just dumbed down the perk system to, this is what it does, and then buy it again, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit better. And I mean, that's it. Now, one other thing I want to mention, this game kind of suffers from the same thing that Black Ops 4 suffered with. If you want to fully max this out, if you have the points to, you've got to sit here and wait, drink 1, drink 2, and drink 4. And it's not nearly as bad in Black Ops 4, but Black Ops 4, if you went to Pack-a-Punch, if you had the points to max out your gun, you could spend forever Pack-a-Punching your gun 4 times to fully max it out. And if you have the money to buy perks, you've got to buy it 4 separate times and drink the thing out of the fountain 4 times. It's not even like, it doesn't make the game harder. It's just kind of a time waster. I wish there was a way, if you had the money, to just drink 1 chalice that would give you all the way up to tier 4 in one go. And then how it works is, let's go ahead and go down. As you can see, we have 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. And once we go down, an exploder right here, he should do the job. If not, this guy should do the job. So there we go. Let's go ahead and revive ourselves. And you can see every single one of our perks went down 1 tier. Speed Cola went to 1, Jug went to 1, Stamina Up went to 1, and Quick Revive went to 1. And if it was already at 1, it stayed at 1. Every time you go down, you're going to lose 1 tier from every perk. So if you got everything at 4, you're going to end up with everything on 3 when you go down. And it won't go past 1. Once you've got it at 1, it will always stay there. So you always keep the base version of the perk. So a little bit interesting in that aspect where, I mean, it's pretty expensive. If you got all tier 4 perks cost 7,500 points. So late games, when you got everything maxed out, it is going to cost you a ton of points to buy everything back to tier 4 if you die, go down, and go to tier 3 with everything. I don't know, but I don't mind it. I don't mind things being harder like that. But I mean, those are my opinions on it. That's everything you need to know about the brand new perk system, guys. And with that, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know how you feel about this perk system. If you prefer this way, if you prefer Cold War's perk system, and everything relative to that. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I want to take the last moment here to thank everybody who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and extra special thanks to those who've taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus Plus member on YouTube. We've got Hunter Don Doe, we've got the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin, and then we've got the true homie, Ryan the Slayer.